Okay, I don't think I need to put my mug up here anymore. So, all right, here we are. Here's part 2 of the video. So we've already got how the course works. Here's part 1, the e-text and how assignments are completed. Now, let's take a look at how things are graded. All right, so, and it's all done mechanically. So I go into the grade book. Now, there's nobody's grades or nobody, it's impossible for anyone to have an assignment done. But you will see people's names and emails, but you will not see student numbers or social security numbers or anything like that. So I don't think there's going to be any huge privacy issues here. But here's what happens. All right, so let's go to the grade book. Go to the grade book, and here's what it looks like. Yeah, show me student info. All right, so I got it. Yeah, I got it. So anyway, so here's participation correctness. I'm going to fix this up, but go back to the old grade book. That's what I like to use. Yeah, show me grades. So here we go. All right, so here's how this works, and here's the course content. Well, there's no course content really yet, and now here's students, and here you all are. Okay, here you all are in some semblance of alphabetical order and all that. And so notice nobody has any grades yet, so we're all good. And it looks like some of you still need to join the course. All right, so I can tell you right now, Samuel, if you're watching, and Maureen, I'm sorry, Maureen, have I had you in class? Maybe, I can't remember if I have. These types of addresses that you've changed, you're going to have to change those back. Samuel, you're another one. Bailey, you're right off the bat. Bailey, yours isn't going to work either because you have to use the original one that UMKC assigned you. But we'll talk about that later. All right. So anyway, you guys are going to do your assignments. You'll do your assignments, and about once a week, I'm going to click over here. I'm going to say, okay, let's do an LMS sync. All right. And right now, there's probably not anything in the thing. So gradebook options. I want to test. I always do this. Specified folders only. Only folders you choose will be recorded. Yes. All right, so I'll choose certain folders that'll be recorded. Now, you might be going, well, what's a folder? Well, let's go to this top hat. This is a course that's already been finished. All right, let's go to this top hat. And each one of these things is a folder, okay? And so when I get those, so intro part 1, this is from the spring class, all right? And part 2, part 3, all that kind of stuff. So that's from the spring class, and each one of these are folders, and I'll click one of these each time. So here's what happens, and I hope you're following along with this. If you're not, I'll send an email when you ask the question, when you go, hey, I just did an assignment. Here's what would happen. Let's say you answered all the questions correctly here on Chapter 1, Part 1. You answered all the questions correctly on Chapter 2, Part 3. You did all of this correct, okay? And you did the quiz, and you know you got 100% because you got the green thing that said, hey, you did it correctly. And then I run a sync of your grades, and you check your grades in Canvas, and you go, wait a minute, I've only got 50% for the course. Or on the top hat grade book, it'll say, hey, I've only got a 21%. Well, that's because I've already assigned all this other stuff, and you haven't finished that yet. So basically, all your grade really tells you is what the percentage of the course you've completed, for the most part. All right, and your final grade you really won't know until December 5th. You'll have a good idea because most of you will have answered a lot of it correctly. This course is one of those screwy courses where I get a lot of A's, a lot of A minuses and A's, a few B's, and then the rest are like D's and F's because people just forgot they signed up for the course, or I don't know what happened, or they just didn't do it. Okay, but if you keep up, you'll be fine. Just don't worry about when you look on Canvas, you go, wait a minute, I've only got it, I'm flunking the darn course because I only got a 21%. Well, that's because you've just finished 21% of the course, and or 21% of what I've opened up already for you, all right? But nothing's due until December 5th. Does that make sense? Is that clear as mud? All right, I hope so. So that's the way grading. So let's go back to our grade book. That's over on this top hat. And I'm glad I did that. So I ran the options. So I want to run an LMS sync, and then you should be loaded over in your other one. But you're gonna, and I'm sorry if I called you out, Bailey, and a few other of you there. But I think we might have. It's not a hard problem. You just have to go and change. Make sure, please, 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 make sure that your Top Hat email that you have, that your username for Top Hat is identical to the email you were assigned by the IT folks at UMKC. Now you're allowed to change that, but that one never goes away. But that's your official one that syncs you to Canvas, okay? And that's the official one that will take your Top Hat grade. Clear as mud? Have a good time with this course. I'm excited about it. I think you're going to have fun. At least I hope you do. And I hope you learn a lot about how sports and physics go to, and the science behind some of the things that are going on. Okay? Out here. Have a great semester.